I saw Gunner posted a new video. I didn't see what it was on, though. The Addison Rae Trainwreck reality show? Is this that Netflix show? Addison Rae Goes Home. I don't remember. Is that the one that's like a bunch of influencers in a house or some shit? No, is it not the one about the ones in a house? This is her Snapchat show. Alright, I'll give it a try.
Biden, what's good? Yo, we should collab. I did everything Austin Walls taught me, and he still said no. And the Secret Service shot me 25 times in the chest. Addison Rae, you know her, everyone knows her. TikTok star who broke the mainstream and now has her very own terrible reality TV show on Snapchat. Because who doesn't love watching TV vertically, where for every 10 seconds of show, you get 15 seconds of ads? What a deal. On the upside, it makes it easier for teens to go back and forth between watching Addison Rae and sending snaps of half their face to keep streaks with people they barely even talk to. Addison is basically just doing an influencer circuit speed run of hitting every content medium she can as fast as possible. She was in an awful movie last year. She's been making music. She's in commercials.
Wait, I love awful influencer movies. What was that one? He's All That, I think? He's All That. Addison Rae and... Who the fuck is Tanner Buchanan? This looks like Jay Schlatt when he uses that attractive man filter. Is this a real human being or like an android? Has anyone seen this? We're watching some goofy shit. Let's see what this is. I'll probably watch this. I love these awful movies. I really do. He's All That is an American 2021 romantic teen comedy film directed by Mark Waters. We got any Mark Waters fans in here? What's he made? Mark Waters is the genius behind such bangers like Magic Camp, Bad Santa 2, I know that one, Vampire Academy, and Mr. Popper's Penguins. Oh, and Sorry Haters and Mean Girls. And Freaky Friday. Whoa! And Freaky Friday. Wait just a minute. Mark Waters kind of producing fire. I'll check it out. I think it's on Netflix. I'll let you guys know my thoughts. Also, for what it's worth, I did watch Tall Girl when that movie came out, and I didn't think it was nearly as shitty as everyone else did. It's kind of like my movie hot take. It was just as forgettably bad as every other, like, teen romance movie ever made.
Movie last year, she's been making music, she's in commercials selling a totally legit blue light protective spray.
Meet Screen Break, Item Beauty's blue light and anti-pollution face mist.
Except artificial blue light isn't proven bad for your skin. Addison, you should know this, your skin looks fine and your job is to use your phone every day. So what is this new reality TV show about? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's called Addison Rae Goes Home, and oh golly, is it not very self-aware. And just look at that cover picture. Of course, she's on her phone, probably making a TikTok, working, looking an awful lot more southern than usual, laying on a pile of hay or grass or just general debris. Addison Rae returns to her roots in Louisiana.
That is a cool picture.
Fans a more personal side than they have ever seen before. A more personal side? Your entire life is on camera. You can show your personal side anytime you want. Here, watch. I'll do it right now. I wear socks to bed, and I'm proud of it. I didn't need a 10-part Snapchat series to tell you that because I have a little something called integrity. And something little called cold feet at night. The name's
You're a psychopath. Who wears socks to bed?
Addison Rae's new trailer is giving us life, right? Fellow youth? No cap on that snapback. Addison Rae is totes giving major Gemini energy in this trailer. Addison Rae back in the swamp is the ultimate vibe.
What the fuck does that mean?
I would have to agree. I was just having a Deece vibe until I saw this. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, more like Addison Rae Ultimate Vibe. And with that shitty joke, let's jump right into it.
That was a banger, honestly.
I was born in Louisiana. Then I picked up and moved my life to LA. I went from doing dance videos in my living room for friends to posting them to more than 80 million followers. It's brought me a lot of love, but with that comes a lot of hate.
Oof.
He's talking about us.
Now, I'll be going back home to Louisiana for a week with my mom, dad, and my 2 little brothers. We're going to the lake! I'm kinda nervous. Will I fit in back home? I wonder if it'll be like it used to.
It's a single.
What a weird premise. What? What? Well, now that I'm super rich and famous, I have to wonder, will I be able to mingle with the plebeians again, or am I just too far above them to comprehend that kind of poor nature? I'll have to find out by experimenting in the swamp. What is the idea of this show? Isn't she like 20 years old and she's only been doing TikTok for like a year and a half, 2 years or something? Why wouldn't she fit in all of a sudden? If she doesn't fit in, it's because she's the fucking problem. She's from an upper middle class family too. Oh, ew. Not even 1%? Ugh, I can see why she might have trouble fitting in now. She's gonna have to fucking call her own parents cringe.
home, what are you actually nervous about? Will I fit in back home? Or am I now just an untouchable goddess of social media? Will I be able to hold a normal conversation with these filthy peasants? Or will I accidentally sign an autograph by reflex?
I'm still nervous to see my friends and family who knew me before everything. I just hope they remember I'm the same person they've always known.
What
it's
are you
giving Hannah Montana movie. I've only seen the show, but big facts. The premise of it.
It's like she's like fucking Jekyll and Hyde, or like Bruce Wayne and Batman. My parents, or my family, knew me before I became TikTok famous. Now they won't even recognize me. I've undergone a metamorphosis into a beautiful butterfly of clout.
Addison Rae Goes Home is deliberately to play into this double life world they've created. Can one be famous and from the South? I didn't think it was possible. Mom, Pa, I've gone TikTok famous. You think I got what it takes? I don't know, Addison. Those LA folks don't take too kindly to us world-grounded country women. They think us strange because we do crazy things like catching crawfish.
Growing up, my family and I ate a shit ton of crawfish.
So the idea of the
on
series
Snapchat
is
saying
to
shit?
humanize
That's kind of
Addison
big.
Rae, her going back to her family and non-social media friends. Why does it already feel like it accomplishes the exact opposite? I suppose it might have something to do with the fact that you're filming a reality TV show about it. When you know the show producers are setting up specific
Maybe
activities,
Tier 1 Dario
and
doing
shots,
subsampling.
cutaways, and conversations, it sort of takes away from the "will I still fit in" storyline. No, Addison, you won't. You're coming home with a camera crew. How is anything you're doing supposed to be authentic? For instance, most of the conversations in the show are so scripted that it just feels like Addison is being interviewed.
How did you handle that public breakup? What did you do to okay, I'm okay, everything's gonna be fine?
What a normal conversation.
Not falling apart. Has being in that public relationship before changed your opinion on when you want to pursue a new relationship?
Man, what are you, like a spy or
This
something?
isn't how friends ask questions. Making some long pointed allusion to her past relationship and how she handled it on and off social media. Simmer down, Oprah. For the Snap execs watching, please take notes because I will now rephrase that question into how Addison Rae's 21-year-old friend would actually ask it.
Oh man, he's method acting. He's going in.
So do you and Bryce still fuck? End scene. Thank you.
Damn, this guy's good.
Thank you. Good night. It's weird that they never say Bryce Hall in the show. They just kind of refer to it as her public relationship.
Being in that public relationship before.
As if his name is the TikTok equivalent to Voldemort and should never be spoken of. It's actually been urban legend for centuries that anytime someone says the name, another 16-year-old makes a thirst trap. And no one wants that.
I feel a certain way. I trust my dad about it.
Best friend?
I feel more than ever. And in the past, I feel I've ignored a lot of things that I knew I didn't like.
Yeah.
I
Red
feel that
flags.
happens, right? Yeah, it's red flags.
Red flags. Good. Good. Oh, it's so trendy. Kids will love that. I didn't even tell her to say that. This kid's a natural at being unnatural. Okay, next, ask Addison her biggest green flags that she wants in the next relationship. Go. I think as we all get older, more and more people are recognizing just how fake a setup like this is in a reality.
I mean, it's for
show. When you
fucking
realize in
Snapchat.
This exact moment that they are
Of course it's gonna be
surrounded by
dog
two
shit.
different camera operators, a sound team hanging a boom mic above them, and multiple producers watching everything from the sideline. You know it's all planned out. You don't do all of that and then risk a boring conversation about Barbies or dolls or whatever girls talk about. Ask about Bryce, but don't you dare say his name. Here's some blankets to look comfy and some empty mugs to pass as if you're drinking hot cocoa in the summer of Louisiana.
Slow down, take a breath, take everything in.
There's a lot of pitfalls, obstacles, and expectations in my life. But sometimes it's necessary to slow down and prioritize myself.
Speaking of fake
What does
setup
that
shots,
mean?
these slow-mo narrations, without a doubt, are my favorite part of the show. It really emphasizes that Addison is just a real person like us, capable of thoughts
Thanks, Prime
and
Iron and
human
Whiz
being
Kid.
emotion.
The fact that some people call me their role model feels weird and scary. Some people say they don't know what they're doing, but I definitely don't.
Addison, you are a multi-millionaire. I don't think you have the luxury of claiming you don't know what you're doing. You've obviously got some notion of how to capitalize off your fame, this show being an example of that. I find it a bit insulting, actually, for someone of your success to turn around and say, I've got no idea what's going on. I was just dancing in my room and now I use $100 bills as napkins. Feels weird and scary. Am I being provocative again? Absolutely. I just think narrated slow-mo shots of you looking introspective might be the worst way to come off relatable. But that's what this show is all about, right? Addison appearing to be relatable. So
What is this? Can you look at Snapchat numbers? I'm curious. Do people actually watch this and enjoy it? Oh, you can individually subscribe to shows on Snapchat. So her show has 497,000 subscribers. Is there reviews? Well, there it has to be because he brought one up. Where can I find that? Because I don't even understand who this is supposed to appeal to. Because let's say I'm an 8-year-old girl. I'm a big Addison Rae fan. Why the fuck am I gonna watch her just go home? What is there for, like, I'm there to just watch her do TikTok trendy dances. Why the fuck do I care if she goes home? What is there to, like, watch or do there? Kids don't care, man. I guess, but I remember when I was a kid, I still, like, watched things where like, things happen. This is based, I mean, granted, we've only seen clips here. This is literally nothing happening. It's slow-mo shots, and then, I guess, an interview? I can't find any reviews on this. Can you not comment on Snapchat shows? Let's see what the critics are saying, I guess. Did Addison Rae drop out? Yeah, she dropped out when she got popular on TikTok. It's not what I was looking for, but I guess that is cool to know. Do people not review these things? Because I can't find shit. Closest thing I found is this guy who wrote an article with a quote from her saying, "A lot of people say I dropped out of school for TikTok, and I don't think I dropped out of school for TikTok. It was because I knew that this was a career path that I've always wanted to pursue, kind of, in the entertainment industry." But you were literally saying right there that you dropped out for TikTok. It's part of the entertainment industry. People are confused by that, and they think I dropped out because of the app, but it was really to focus on pursuing my career in the entertainment industry and moving out here too, on TikTok. Like, the statement is still accurate. It doesn't change anything. You dropped out for TikTok. It was your entertainment industry. I don't know why she's, like, embarrassed of it. Just, like, embrace it. She's made a very successful career out of it, and I can't find any reviews, so I'm just going to assume everyone loves it.
Each episode sort of focuses on a different relationship back home. One with her best friend, another with her brother, her mom, her aunt. So let's look at how they somehow take these seemingly easy, relatable relationships and turn them into the furthest thing from it. Starting with her best friend. Now remember, she's friends with Kim Kardashian in LA, so we're going to need to find someone a bit more approachable for this one.
One of the most difficult things about being in the public eye is finding people who are genuine, that I can trust. One person I never have to question? Gussie. One of my best friends growing up and still today.
I'm sorry, Gussie? Her name's Gussie? I'm not
it's a nickname.
Sure you made that up to make her look more grounded in Louisiana. You see, I actually looked up the number of babies named Gussie over the years. On this chart, notice how it kind of stops in 1952. I guess one slipped through the cracks.
Regardless of everything that's happened in the past year.
No, hold on, wait. I'm gonna have to do a little research of my own. How did he spell it? He did I-E, didn't he? Yeah, Gussie with an I-E. It's G-U-S-S-Y. Obviously. Let's see. Babies named Gussie. Wow, there's not even a chart for this. Nope, it actually is just an IE. They don't have one for Y. The name Gussie is a girl's name meaning great, magnificent. Gussie is fussy, try Gus. What the fuck are you talking about on this website? Jesus Christ.
In 1952, I guess one slipped through the cracks.
Regardless of everything that's happened in the past 2 years, you're one of the only people in my life like that ever has really like got me. It's so rare to find a friendship like we have. That's what I feel like I've been struggling with.
Why are they both wearing cowboy hats in the rain?
Be able to feel like not judged. Even people that I know
on a picnic.
Like, it's hard to find people to trust, like truly, because a lot of people don't have your best interest or like will use things against you. Like my vulnerability and the kindness has been taken advantage of so many times in LA.
My sister in Christ, let her speak. Your best friend so far has said literally 3 words, that being yeah, You know, I think I get why you like her. Like you said, it's nice of a friend that doesn't judge you because you won't let them. I imagine Gussie.
It's a good strategy.
Opinion in the conversation, but Addison just keeps going.
It's so rare to find a friendship like we have.
Yeah, Addison, that's why
It's really hard to have someone to talk to.
No, yeah, I get what you're...
Be able to feel like not judged.
Yeah.
Even people that I know in LA.
Gussie and I have been friends for about 7 years. We met when I was starting at a new school in the 8th grade. We were definitely the girls at school that were a little bit different.
There's some Darren and Toad.
We photo shoots together and liked the same type of music.
We were definitely the weird girls in school. We took pictures, we liked music. We were the outcasts of society. Where'd you go to school, Addison? Rikers? You just named the most basic bitch shit and claimed it as personality. In a voiceover, nonetheless. You had time to script this. We were just like kind of alt girls. We got Starbucks every morning and did cheerleading after school. Sometimes on the weekend, we would go to the mall and get
That is pretty wild.
We were crazy. I thought you were
loose cannons.
Series. You're losing me.
We used to literally do photo shoots every day.
That is pretty unique.
And they were cool. And like we always executed them pretty well for being on an iPhone and in my backyard.
Yeah, like I'm holding a sheet.
A sheet? Yeah. We were holding like sheets in the backyard taking photos.
Hold on, Addison. She said I, not we.
I'm holding a sheet.
A sheet?
Yeah, I was holding the sheet up and you were yelling at me and Don't fucking move. That's what you said. Stay right there. The lighting on me is perfect. Take the photo, Gussie. Take the fucking photo. Good times. Is that the vibe anyone else is picking up? Like Gussie was in Addison's shadow before fame, and now she's even more scared of her. It's really awesome you invited me on your reality TV show, Addison. Don't fucking talk, is what you said. Sorry. Can someone go call in a wellness check on my girl Gussie and make sure she's doing all right? So after the nostalgia trip, the girls decide to have a night out on the town, which in Louisiana is called celebrating the one day of the month that God decided not to flood the whole state. So why not let loose?
This is where I can
Oh, they're getting crazy.
really be myself.
It's a hootenanny.
Well, that was quick.
Remember in Miss Carpenter's class, we had that notebook and we wrote in it that we were gonna get a Prius and drive all the way to California. Remember we dreamt about LA forever.
know.
Since 8th
What are
grade.
these conversations?
How can we get there?
How can we get there now? Well, you can always come whenever you want. Just let me know your dates and I'll write you in the calendar.
Ugh, remember when we dreamed of living in LA and now I'm there and you're still here? I'll calendar you in though. It's been 2 years and it seems like I haven't had you come visit yet. Yeah, just send me or actually my assistant's assistant an email and we'll review it and someone will reach out.
That's the way to do it.
If maybe I'm free. Oh my god, actually we could use
Gussie's following
another
isn't
writing
big
assistant
enough.
for my TikToks.
They won't allow her in
Sheet? Oh my
California.
God, you could hold the sheet. It would be just like old times. Poor Gussie. I'm sorry for making fun of your name earlier. You deserve better. So maybe Addison's not the best friend you could ask for, but she's still a family gal, right? We know this because her entire family moved out with her to LA. Ain't that a fucking nightmare? You graduate high school, get famous, move from home, and your parents come with you to ride off your success. I don't entirely blame them. They saw she was making money. Your parents come
Wait,
with you
what
to
is
ride off
Mom
your
doing
success.
over?
I don't
Jesus
entirely
Christ.
blame them. They saw she was making money.
fucking busting it wide
Said,
open.
"You can suck one. We're coming for the Hollywood Hills." But apparently Addison hasn't had a chance to talk to her younger brother Enzo about living in LA and not going to school anymore. So let's get his thoughts.
I don't really want to go to school again. I didn't in Baton Rouge, you had 1 million followers and everyone was so annoying about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Philly cream cheese and French toast is fire.
I hate Snapchat so much.
What were people like?
No, they were just mean.
To you? Because
No, they would always be like, oh, can you tell Addie to come follow me?
Don't make him spell it out, Addison. They said, Enzo,
Thanks,
I
Prime
want to
Jonah.
bang your sister. Give her my number. That's how any middle schooler boy conversation would go when your older sister is TikTok famous. It's unfortunately inevitable.
Yeah, I hate that.
I feel guilty knowing that my brother has been having a hard time making friends in LA. I felt the same way when I moved before. I really want to be there for him and help him through this.
No, it's not because you just moved to LA. Were you not listening to him? You're the last person that needs to help him. You're the problem with him making friends. Younger siblings of famous people, I feel for you. It's gotta suck when you get dragged into the spotlight only in relation to your older brother or sister. Take this article, for instance. Addison Rae's brother, Enzo Lopez, joined season 7 cast of Chicken Girls. Thanks, Just Jared Jr., for pummeling into this kid that he's only known as Addison Rae's brother.
So after
God, isn't that the fucking worst? I see that shit all the time for those celebrity siblings. Where the fuck is that headline? There it is. They do that for everyone. Oh, there was one I just read. And no, not E-Rob, Tyler's brother. What the fuck was it? Oh my god. Hold on, this is gonna make me really upset. Nah, Jake Paul deserves to live in his shadow. Fuck it. That's not who I'm talking about. God damn it, hold on. Not the Hemsworth. You guys know there is a third Hemsworth brother, though? There's Liam, Chris, and then one other guy. I don't know his name. Maybe Gussie Hemsworth, I don't really know. Yeah, there's a third one. Fuck, I don't remember what it was now. God damn, I was gonna make a point out of it, too. Now it's just lost. Whatever.
Cast of Chicken Girls. Thanks, Just Jared Jr.
Thanks,
for
Prime
pummeling
Sketch.
into
There's
this
some
kid
Snake.
that he's only
Get
known
some
as
Pope.
Addison Rae's brother.
So after my talk with Enzo, I realize it's important to be an even better big sister. So my brothers know I'm always there for them.
If you want to be there for them in person, that's great, but maybe don't feature them in your videos and strengthen the online connection they have to you, which they no doubt get bullied for. Her even younger brother Lucas is only 7 and the internet already hates him. He smelled like ketchup. He got a sticky iPad. If garlic was a person. It's
Jesus.
a goddamn child.
What the
comments
fuck?
are accurate, but geez, relax, would you? Every episode of this series ultimately follows the exact same structure. Fake emotional one-on-one conversation, activity time, fake emotional one-on-one conversation closure, and then Addison will narrate the life lessons she learned today. Because that's obviously how we grow in real life.
How is this
Spend one
show-
day doing stuff and like a cartoon character go to bed unlocking a new moral. You know what?
How-
I should
how does
be a
this
good
show even
sister. The
do
formula
that,
is so
though?
repeated
Nothing
that
happens.
I'm not even sure
What
why
lesson?
I bothered waiting for the full 10 episodes to come out when I only used footage from the first 7. This whole show boils down to a double as a cash grab as well as a PR play to make you feel bad for an insanely wealthy 21-year-old.
When I was growing up, it wasn't always easy. My mom was a young mom and learning how to do everything for the first time. We all have our own struggles, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel if you're surrounded by people you love.
And if you're not surrounded by people you love, that sucks for you. I guess
yeah,
you're
just kind of
pitch
fucked.
black and endless. My biggest gripe with this show is that it desperately tries to make Addison growing up in Louisiana synonymous with a rags to riches story, which is a little disparaging. My childhood wasn't always easy. Here's a photo of me having fun on a trampoline. This, coupled with the constant mentioning in the show about how online people
trampolines are dangerous,
Addison,
man.
makes it come off incredibly.
Broke her leg right after that photo.
I'm not saying Addison had the perfect childhood in Louisiana or that she's not affected by online harassment, but they're first world problems, and this show does nothing to put that into perspective. And for a production company that claims to champion and collaborate with incredible and underrepresented creators, was the social media giant Addison Rae really the best pick of someone to make a show about? Anyways, that's the video today. Bradison stands. Be sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on, as well as follow me on Instagram at Gunnar Klein. I heard that account is giving off major Sagittarius vibes these days. And consider becoming a member on Patreon so you can help fund my reality TV show, Gunnar Goes to Vegas. That's another joke. I prefer Miami. With that said, good day, y'all.
Whoa, what the
Someone please
fuck?
go check on Gussie now.
Nobody prefers Miami. Jesus. Man sleeps with his socks on and prefers Miami? I mean, I guess Miami is better than, like, hell, I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. That'd even be a tight race. That was another banger, though, from Gunnar. I'm not gonna watch that show, but I will watch her movie, He's All That. Hell is a neighborhood in Miami. True. You just don't like big cities? No, Miami is a special exception. It is truly abhorrent to adventure and be in for any length of time. We made the mistake of driving down for that fucking Floyd Mayweather-Logan Paul fight in Miami, and leaving the stadium, it took us over an hour just to get out of the stadium because it's so poorly designed, and they funnel you onto the actual fucking interstate. So when you try and get an Uber to leave, the Ubers can't stop, and there's nowhere for them to park. So in total, getting out of the stadium and getting to a place over the interstate took an hour, and then it took an additional almost 2 hours to get an Uber, because then we had to walk an extra mile up the road to a nearby fast food place. I don't remember what it was. It might have been Sonic. I don't remember. In order for an Uber to have a place to fucking park to pick us up. Because that stadium is isolated, and they only allow you to go to the fucking interstate side where Ubers can't stop. It was miserable. That whole city is designed in the worst way possible. Place fucking sucks. You Uber from Tampa to Miami? What? No. Our hotel was only like 3 miles from that stadium. We would have gotten there faster walking. Place was absolute garbage. I hate Miami, man. I've been there 3 times now, and every time it's just absolutely miserable. Worse than the last. The people are okay. I've never had a problem with the people in Miami or anything. Especially if you like drugs. They are giving that shit out. No, I haven't seen the lead video with Susan yet. I will, though. I will watch it. Is there a poop map of Miami? Good question. I'm not sure. You seen the iShow speed drama? A little bit. I didn't really, catch up with it. I haven't been on Twitter much over the last couple days, so I've been a bit out of the loop. Gunnar just hit 30K? Let's go! Good shit, Gunnar. How's Moist Esports? It's going amazing. We have finally finalized one of our bigger announcements, and it's just a matter of how we want to announce it. So we're coming up with something fun and cool to do with it.